Are you stuck in your current rank? Have you ever felt like just giving up? Are you getting bumped out of your, and dare I say, wazoo? Does it feel like no matter how hard you try, you can't seem to rank up? Did you forget to do the dishes? If the answer is yes to any of these questions, then you're in the right place. Welcome to Colev's Corner, your one-stop shop with the answers to everything.
What's going on, everybody? It's Colev, and we are in Silver 3 right now. So we're going to go ahead and start getting into these games. That way I can show you how it is in Silver 3, things to do, how to get out, and we'll finally get to gold, and then we'll start the next video. Alright, Puddle Jumper, pretty simple map. I mean, most of these are going to be relatively simple. They start getting into Platinum, you get a little bit better maps. Yeah, everybody got a pretty good start there. So that little technique there, you don't need to do. Again, a lot of this is map knowledge, so it's like I know that I don't need to go in the tunnels. The tunnels is a waste of time. I can simply just skip that. I can also go up top and do a skip up there, but I'm just gonna chill here for now. As you see, they're a little bit better now, right? Like they're starting to be able to actually keep up. And this one dude, he's up there, right? But it's all good. We know what we're doing. We're chilling. Oops. Going for the tunnels. Fine. Go ahead and do a little skip here. And you know, just gotta keep going. Again, a little bit of high-level techniques there. Don't need to do most of this, but I'm just gonna show you. If you learn this stuff early, you know, this is how you could race against, you know, the lower ranks. Like it's really simple. Like I barely used any boost too. Here we go. Up top. On out of here. That one guy was close, but it seems like we're gonna fill out. Oops. A little boost there. A little messed up at the end, but as you can see, we still don't see anybody yet, so we kind of passed that guy a decent amount. That's about 6 seconds. So even in Silver 3, you can beat people by 6 seconds, and we're at 36. All right, now we're over in Festive Falls. So this will be a new map going into Silver 3 here. Not too much different as far as difficulty from Puddle Jumper, I believe. So generally, those 3 boosts are kind of bait. It's a little bit better to cut through that center part. Also, that waterfall is bait as well. So, go for these boosts here. Do a boost over, hop over there. It's actually one of my more favorite beginner maps. So there is a lot of tech to this, right? So it's like there are more boosts, and this is when you are going to start getting a little bit more boost. But difficulty-wise, it's not too hard. But it's more about just map knowledge, right? Just kind of knowing what's the best way to go. All right, here, I'm gonna start here, go into a drift. Keep missing that 3rd boost, but it's fine. Head over here, and we'll go back up top here. But I like staying on the ceiling here. I keep missing that boost too. Just because there's more boost pads. There's 4 boost pads proposed from the top, which at the top there is, I believe, only 3. Cut in here pretty hard. Let's see if we can finally hit all 3 of these. 2, 3. There you go. Get the 1350 boost by doing that. Yeah, missed that one again. Nice. And we're pretty much done with the race, so we gotta just boost out there. And that's it. Yeah. So that for sure is one of my favorite, I guess, more advanced maps. But you could easily win. So on to the next one. All right, so now we're getting more maps in our map selection. I believe now we're kind of in the advanced track selection, the first few. So this is K2 Raceway. Is pretty decent. The new iteration that they just made is pretty sick. I do enjoy that one a lot. This one's pretty decent as well, but not a whole ton of cool little routes and everything like the new ones. We're gonna keep it simple anyways, right? I'm gonna kind of show you. Got a little drift there. Again, holding my drift. That way, even though I'm flying off the ground, I can still hold on to that boost. I can do the same thing here, right? Boom, and I still got it. I'm just holding on to my drift button, which is R1, and I'm not sure how I died there, but just holding on to my drift button, which is remapped to R1, and air dodging down once I'm in there. Oh, okay, we're playing bumper cars now. Yeah, there's not really too much to these ranks yet, man. I mean, if your mechanics are solid, you don't even have to have a full ton of map knowledge, at least like in this level yet, to win. It's just purely mechanics. You can definitely win. Just kind of knowing, like I said, having a top speed, never letting your speed get below. Can't even talk. Get below 600, that 570 mark. As long as you're keeping it above that, I mean, you will win every single time. That's the main thing that will carry you all the way to diamond. Like I said, that's the biggest component of this part of the ranking in rocket racing. All right, so we're getting MMR a little bit slower, so this might end up being like a 5-6 game video, but I'm gonna try to at least, you know, show you some more things. Maybe we'll get different maps, try to show you different routes in some of the other maps as well, other techniques, other times that you should boost and things like that. So let's see what we get next. All right, we got this map again. That boost, but it's fine. You want to always try to get to the ground as quickly as possible. You're going to do this little skip right here. Again, don't need to do that. It's just, you know, I'm just showing y'all things you can do if you just practice the mechanics. The cool thing about this game, honestly, is the mechanics aren't too difficult when you compare it to like a purely physics-based game like Rocket League. You see right there, I drifted into both those boosts right there, which in turn really gave me 3 boosts because I'm also charging my boost speeder. And right after I hit that third one, went ahead and used my actual boost. So that essentially gave me about 4 boosts, so a ton of speed. We're gonna do something similar here. Go to drift off there. That was a little bit of a harsh angle, but just another thing, just giving you ideas of what you can do, ways to kind of skip. That's what ultimately the high ranks become, is knowing the map, but also knowing the best routes to actually skip most of the roads there. See, we actually got to 1450 there, so that actually might be the cap. 1450. Put in here. Up over that. Here. Boost. Now we're boosting on a drift here, but just another way to maintain that speed. Do another boost right here. Hard cut. That's probably like the most efficient way to go ahead and do that little skip there. There we go. Again, about 1280 there. Not too bad. All about how long you hold that drift. Right there, you gotta make sure if your car hops off the ground even just a little bit, you gotta make sure you go back and you hold that drift button. That way you won't lose the boost. So there we go, another first place. Obviously, this is going to be the case for most of the time, probably until we start getting to elite, get a little bit higher level players. But we'll see how it goes. Looks like we're about 14 seconds ahead of number 2. Pretty solid. And that took us to 94. So let's play one more game, finish it, get over to gold, and then on to the next video. All right, so now Anaconda. This is a map that you actually will get a lot in higher level gameplay. I'm talking about Unreal. This is actually the map I hate the most. I call this just a straight up bumping map. Here's some interesting tech you can do. A little skip there. It can get much more detailed than that, but go. Get a pretty good amount of speed there. Here, this is a very drift heavy map, so once you start getting into the higher tier lobbies, a lot of the time it's going to be a little difficult. It's going to be very bump heavy. Right now, obviously, I'm ahead of everybody for the most part pretty significantly, so not really getting that too much. Go do a little skip again here. There we go. Going here. Those 2 boost pads on the side are just infinitely better. I think that little pyramid in the middle is kind of just bait. Hard little drift in there. So this one you'll notice you'll probably be seeing that 570, 600 number a little bit more than usual. I'm not even the best at managing it here since there's just so much drifting. Just trying to be able to get out of that drift. Even be a little bit difficult for me sometimes. Go, boom. Go. A little bit bad. We kind of ran into the bottom there, so we didn't get the best speed that we possibly could have. But good enough for this rank right now. Gonna do 1 boost. Get a little bit crazy right here. But there we go. Simply end it. Just want to burn the boost at that point, right? Even though you're hitting the walls, you're still going to be getting high 1000 kph, and that's ultimately just going to keep pushing you forward. So right there again, about 11 seconds ahead of number 2. And here, the gold 1. That's simple so far. There hasn't really been anything pretty crazy. The majority of all of this, like I said, is just maintaining a high top speed. As long as you're maintaining that high top speed, you will just be ahead of everybody the whole time. So again, what does that mean? Staying over 600 kilometers per hour, that will keep you above, that'll keep you maintaining around an average of 700 kph. I wish there was a way you can go back and see what your average speed was in a game. That would be a pretty cool stat to be able to see. That way you can compare that and slowly get better from there, knowing that, this race I was this much better, but this race I was this much slower. So I need to make sure that I'm more aware of where I'm at speed-wise. But alright, y'all, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that you learned a few things. The next video is going to be going and getting out of gold into platinum. So stay tuned for that one. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you have not already. Like always, love y'all. Catch you next time.